today's class we're going to be looking at introduction to Figma. Introduction to Figma. So the first thing you need to do if you have your system is that you need to go to figma.com. All right, you need to go to figma.com and you need to create an account with Figma. All right, because Figma happens to be an online, you know, it's an online software. So you need to have your data connection so that you can be able to use it. All right. So how about now, Matthew? Can you see something? All right. So sorry, it's the network. That's why it's like that. So I think it should be good now. So you need to just go to figma.com. So you have to create an account with them, and then it's very simple to create an account with them. Very simple. This is taking longer, but then you simply just need to create an account with Figma, and yeah, good to go. There's actually a video on my YouTube channel that really shows us how to be able to you um, how to be able to download Figma. It's actually did show that. All right, so yes, like I said, um, I'm sure you can see my screen. Can you see my screen, Matthew? Oops, so sorry, I didn't know my mic was turned off. So I'm sure you can see my screen now. So yes, I was saying that when you go to figma.com, this is the interface you are going to be seeing there. So it's very beautiful, as you can see. So it shows you all of these things. So sweet, so sweet, so beautiful. You know, shows you the beautiful things about Figma. This is a video showing you what you can do. All of these names you are seeing here, showing you this is beautiful, right? As I'm clicking on something, it keeps changing. Yeah, that's very beautiful. Yeah, I haven't even been to their website a long time ago now. So you could see developer, you could see designer, you could see copywriter, you could see product manager. Shows you beautiful things you can do. And you could see this button here that shows what get started for free. So that means you can create your account with them, and so beautiful. One of the beautiful thing about Figma is that you can um multiple people can work on a particular project. So feel free to create your own account with your Gmail. All right, with your Gmail, and when you are done with that, you can be able to download Figma. You can even use Figma through your web rather than downloading it, but then it's best to still download it. All right, it's still very much useful and needed. So are you still with me? Are you still with me? I'm sure you are. Sure. So back to our Figma. So can you still see my screen, Matthew? So wow, we really have a long way to go tonight. We have a long way to go. We have a long way to go. Okay. All right. So here is the interface. So here is the interface you are going to see. So these are the tools panel. This is where you can be able to save the name of your file. All right. And yeah, after you've created your account, this is what you are going to be seeing, showing you your profile. This is me. Let's say there are multiples of people working on a single project. You see them. So whoever is currently online on that file, you're going to see an icon that shows that so person is actually on that design file. And then, so this here is, let's say you want to invite someone, just like I create now, and then I want, let's say, Timileyin and I to be able to work together. All I just need is his email that he used to register his Figma account. Then I paste it here, and then I'll signify what I want Timileyin to be able to do. Either I want him to view. What we mean by view is that he will not have the access to be able to edit any file. All he can do is to see and just give a comment about it. Do you get it now? So you could see when you click on the drop down arrow, just click on it, you see it can edit, can view. Do you get it now? And after you type in the mail here, then this blue button is going to shift. Let's try this at gmail.com. Do you see now? When I put at gmail.com, this inactive button instantly shifted to blue, turn on back to blue. So it means I can send this. So it give you this message that optional, include a short message, because this is an update from Figma now. Let's say, so the message here is going to be what's going to be taken alongside with the person you are sending this invite to. All right. So and then you have this here. This is very much optional, very much optional. So you have this here. Anyone that is with the link, you get what they should do. The only people who are invited, anyone with the link. So what it mean by that is, okay, anyone with this link, what can you do? Will you be able to edit or view? Do you get? So it's always best you are very sure of the person you are giving your design link, most especially when you change this to can edit. Someone can just come and very funny. So you have this here, you have copy link. Let's say you copy the link and you want to paste it, and then you can just paste it somewhere here, and boom, control V, and then you paste it, or simply just right click and then you click on paste. Do you get it now? And then you can move like that, like that, like that. So get embedded. That's you want to add some code. Do you get it now? So, and what have you also have publish. Publish is that you want to make it live on Figma community, whereby other designers can be able to have access to the design that you are making use of. So let's say we want to change the name of our file now. If you can see here, you see that this file here, it has studio, here it has Figma Candy, here it has Levitate, this Career Designer, and what have you, and many more. It's because I changed the name, and how to do that is very simple. All you just simply need to do is just click here, and then you see changes. Then let's just say Figma tutorial, Figma tutorial, Figma tutorial, and then you click on enter, and boom, you're done. You see that it leaves it as what, draft. All right, so if you click on that, uh, so let me enter back again. What it's just trying to do is because it's actually offline. We've not made it what published. Do you get it now? So the reason why you're seeing this having this color is because of I'm using dark mode. That's why you're having this color here. It's because I'm using dark mode. On the norms, what you're going to be seeing there is, you remember, okay, you remember last night when I was teaching, I told you about the fact that the essential things about dark mode and light mode. I have that. I'm a lover of dark modes. Do you get it now? So I love dark mode very, very much, very, very much. Yes, because of my eyes. All right. So you could change the color of this background. So let's say you can do that here. You could see it's page, and then you can do that. So all you just need to do is just click on this, and then you can change it. So let's try to move it round. You see it now? You see it's changing. You see? Do you see? Let's say you love red, leave it as red. All right. So let me also teach you a very simple trick. So let me take it back, Ctrl Z, and all I just simply need to do is, one of the beautiful thing about Figma, let's say you don't know the exact color code for your, these are what we call color code. This 61422, they are called color codes. So let's say I need red. So all you just simply need to do is just come here. The other time I clicked on this color box. So now you're going to click on the number. All right. So all you just simply need to do is just write red and click on enter. You see, it gives you the exact color for color red. So on this page is called canvas. Let me spell that for us. Canvas. So this is the spelling of this. So this here that we have is called canvas. So it is on this canvas that you really work with. Are you getting it now? So you could zoom in, zoom out. You see that the color is the same. All right. So let's take it back to our gray. All right. So here was where we are before. So it's very beautiful. So it's on this canvas that you are able to do all of your designs, all of your wonders that you want to perform in Figma. Are you with me now? Are you following? All right. So these are our tools panels. So here, these are the tabs. Just like, let's say, when you're browsing on your system, you have a number of tabs that you work with and all of those things. Do you get? So on this left hand side that we are, you can see that here we have search. It means, let's say you are looking for something, you have a number of things on your design file, and then you want to quickly search for something, make use of that. So this is called layer tree. So everything that we are designing, you see in a few minutes time, when we begin to design, begin to see that this place is no longer going to be empty as it is now. You see that it's going to be having some elements there. So asset is when you make components, and then every of the component that you make is being stored in this asset, something that you can reuse over and over again. Do you get it now? I'm still going to show you how to be able to create components. All right, I will still try my possible best for us to try to have one more class for Figma, and I think that should be whole. All right, so here we have this Figma icon here. So the main menu, you could see this home button here. It's going to take us back to my profile dashboard. So let's try that. So you see now, so it shows me all of this. So these are the themes, you know, so much favorite files. Let's say I created favorite files. Let's say the draft. So remember I talked about the draft. That's designs that I did not make live for everybody to access and for people to be able to make use of. All right. So possibly after this design class, I might make this, anything I like, I can do with it. All right. So even give us the deleted something here. So the things I've deleted. Wow, I never knew that this existed. Wow. This is the beautiful thing about Figma. Figma keeps, updating their systems over and over and over again. Wow, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So you see, it shows me even when I deleted it. It shows that 9 months ago I deleted it 9 months ago. Wow, 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 wow. I could remember this. This was the first design I did. Yeah, this should be. So, and what have we now? So let's go back to our drafts. So these are the number of design files that I have in my account. All right. So, and let's get back to where we are. So under here we have a number of things. We have quick actions. We have file. Under file, these are the things that you can do. New from sketch file, place image, and what have you. See, even export frame to PDF. Says edit. There are tons of things here. Says view. We have what you can do here. Spell check. See, we have arrange. We have vector. We have plugins. And so much more. So much more. So much more. So much more. So here we now have. So the first tool we're going to be looking at today is the move tool. So under the move tool, you can see that anytime you notice that you see these down arrows, it means there is more under this. So just need all you just need to do is just click on it and then you have this. So under this we have two. We have the move tool and then we have the scale. All right. So I'm going to show you the two of them very soon. All right. So under here, this is called frame. 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 So simple. Click on it. So under this frame, we have section, we have slice. You see it now. So all of them have their works, their effectiveness, and the likes like that. So we have under this, these are the shapes that we have. So we have rectangle, we have line, we have arrow, we have ellipse, that's circle, we have polygon, we have star, we have, you want to place an image, all right, or a video, right? But the beautiful thing about Figma is video is only available for premium users. Yes, you need to pay for some things. Figma just started that some months back. All right. So this is the pen tool. So under the pen tool we have, or under this we have two. We have the pen tool and then we have the pencil tool. There is difference between the two of them, and the two of them are important. Many of the times you might not need them, but then there are few times you will need them. All right. Your pencil is used for drawing. Anytime you hear pencil, the first thing that comes to your head is what? Drawing. Is that not true? So you are able to draw. So it gives you room for you to be able to draw. So and then we have this text. Text. You could notice that anytime I hover on any of those buttons there, you see that it gives something beside. After I write text, there is a T beside it or any letters. All right. It shows to you that the that's the shortcut for you to be able to pick such a file. So this is called resources. Let's say you need to get plugin, component, widget, and the likes like that to make use of it. and this is called the and tool. The and tool. So the shortcut for the and tool is H, and then this is to add comments for comment section. So all you just simply just need to do is click on it, and then you see that it has given you an arrow. So all you just need to just click anywhere on whatever you need to add comment on. Comment is actually made, you make use of comments. Let's say when um you want to say some things about a particular design that your designer is making, and then you want to just show the person that okay, you are making error, you're not making error, I would like you to add this, I would like you to add that, and what have you. Do you get it now? So they are just beautiful things that you you can be able to do. Do you get it now? So all you just need to do for this comment is just click on it, and then you type whatever you want to type. Hello, I'm here, and then what have you. You can even tag as much people as you can. All you just need to do is what art. I'm sure many of us are familiar with it. So and the likes like that. All you just want them, you're good to go. And then when you want to send, you can use the enter button, or you click here, submit. I am perfectly fine. So so then back. So let's try to draw something. So let's pick our rectangle tool. So our rectangle tool now. So the shortcut for that is what? R. Good. Let me click on R on my keyboard for you to see. See, and we're good to go. So shortcut is always very, very important for you as designers, because many times look at the stress it's going to take you, to come up here, and then they are able to pick it. So you might be working, and so shortcut is very, very good for you as designers. So you draw it like this, you drag, click and drag. All right. So or when you click on it, just tap it there, and you see it. It gives you a default shape there. So move to, now let's now make use of our move to. So from the name move to, it means is what allows you to move any element on your design. You see now I'm moving it, but then before you could not see the effectiveness of the move to. But when I have an object, I could click and drag, click and move rather. So like I said the other time, on this layer tree, there was nothing there before, but now there's something there. Right, that's a rectangle one. All right. So and this rectangle, you can actually change the shape. See now, look at it. When I click on, look at this right hand side, see what is there, and then when I click on this rectangle, you see now that we have this. These are alignment sections. So whatever you want to align, you can align it. So now there's nothing for you to be able to align. That's why you are seeing it as inactive. So we have all of these, the width, the height, this x and y are the x and y axis to show the position of where the the rectangle is. So on this layer we have this here, the blend option. So by default we have it as what? Pass through, and then under that we have the opacity level of this blend too. So fill now, so you could do this, and you could change the color. Remember I taught you that just click on this box here and then change the color. And then let's say this is red, so let's say you are looking for, let's say, something like orange. All you just need to do is just drag here that I am, drag it a little bit. You see here you are getting your orange little by little. Okay, you are moving into yellow. We're moving green, 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 green. Do you see that we are moving? And then every color that you have, you can actually reduce the opacity here, this other aspects. You see now, by the time I move it to 0, I can't see anything again. See, all right. So, and what have you? So we have stroke. So see stroke. Just click on it, and then you can change the color. Change the color for you to see. So that's its opacity here. Either you can actually on or off it, or you want to remove it. This minus means remove. All right. Remember, minus simply means what, subtract. So either you want to subtract or remove. So there are positions whereby you can have your stroke. Do you want it to be in the center? Do you want it to be inside? Do you want it to be outside? You might not really see the usefulness of it now. So let's try to see. You see that it's actually outside. Let's try to put that what inside. Do you notice the change there? Do you see it? See, it's outside. When it was inside, it look as though when it's outside, the rectangle becomes what, bigger. Are you getting it now? So Adebisi, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. So do you see that it looks as though the rectangle is what, is thicker? So when it's inside, it looks smaller, but then when it's outside, it looks what, bigger. So you can actually increase the size of the stroke. Do you get? By just clicking on it, you can actually write any amount of stroke. Let's just say 10. You see it now. You can see how 10 looks like. All right. You see how 10 looks like. So let's say 20. See how 20 looks like. You see now. Let's say 40. You see how it looks like. Let's say 60. Multiples of 20 that I'm making use of. I'm just playing around it so that every one of us can see it. So it looks like this is like what, a big rectangle again, and then we're making use of it. So keep going like that. As many, you can even have 1000. You see now? Do you see it? So what are you noticing? Because it's outside, see inside now. Do you see now? You see, when it is inside, we cannot see the color of our rectangle. Why? So it means that the stroke has entirely covered shape. So let's try center. Do you see it now? We can't still see our rectangle. So it's always best to make use of inside and outside. So let's change it back to, let's say, something like 5. So stroke is very, very sweet. So let's come back to this place. So you see this width and height, you can actually set them in constrained proportion. What I mean by that is, look at this now. Look at this. When I click and drag, you see it's moving. Click and drag, you see it's moving. It's moving, it's moving, it's moving. All right. So let's say I want to, when I'm making adjustment to this width, you see, if you look at your right panel, you see that the W is increasing and decreasing. But then let's say I want to make use of both of them at the same time. Look at it now. If I move the height, the rectangle, the width of this rectangle remains what, the same. Do you get it now? So let's say as I'm moving or making adjustment to this height, I want it to be that both of the width and the height is moving at the same pace. Moving at the same pace. I want you to be like that. So all you just simply need to just do is come here in this thing that look like green. You see the name there, it said what? Constrain what? Proportion. So it is actually not clicked. So all you just simply need to do is just what? Click on it, and you see it now. What it just simply means is that any change I made to my width, apply it also to the what? To the height. So let's see. Do you see now? You see that it's not being distorted. All right. So see when I drag this, do you see now? Do you see? So It's how beautiful this thing can be. So let's come to this effect here. So when you click on this effect, so under this effect there are four options that we have: inner shadow, we have drop shadow, we have layer blur, we have background blur. So any of it that you want to make use of in your work, you see this layer blur, all you just simply need to, it's more or less like you are trying to blur something. Do you get? You see that it's changed. So and then you can be increasing it to your taste. If you increase it to like 100, see the effect you're going to have. It will nearly take it to as though it's not there at all. Do you see it now? Do you see it? So it creates it as though it is what? Like a light. Do you see it? So and many more like that. So inner shadow is so and then you can change the color. Just click on this light here and then you have another option. So you have your x and y axis, you have your blur, you have your spread, and then you have your color, and then you have the opacity here. So whatever you want to make use of, you have your options. Are you still with me? If you are still with me, can you signify? Even though the class will soon be over. So like I said, I don't know if ADBC was already online then. I might not be able. It's obviously possible that I cannot cover all this class. I can't cover it. 1 hour is not enough. 1 hour is not enough. So we'll see, look for another day. We're going to all meet and then we can make use of it. All right. Tomorrow is going to be a very stressful time. Many of us are going to go to church. You want to rest. Sunday is a resting day for many of us to rest away from all the hardship of the week. All right. So let's go back there. So let's see what else we can do. So let's say we want to increase. So you can increase by just doing this. So increase. All I'm doing is I'm using my up arrow key. Do you see? Do you take notice of the change that you are seeing here? So let me take it back to the 25 it was before. You see that it's darker, but because we are making use of inner shadow, so the shadow is going to be adding is what? Color black inside of this our rectangle. So the more you are increasing it, the darker this our rectangle is going to be. So let's try it. Pay attention. Pay attention. This is getting darker. This is getting darker and darker and darker. Do you get? Do you see it now? So imagine it's going to be 100. Do you see? So and you are good to go. So let's say you want to change the color to, let's say, white. See? Do you see it now? So and you are where you are. So any color you change it to, just know what you are using it for. So let's take it away. So you see now, see what I did here. So here now, so automatically, whenever you apply your stroke, it applies for all sides. So let's say the stroke I want to apply, I just need it for the side. So all you just need to do, just click on this. Say it gives you the option, it says strokes per what? Per side. Just click on it and then you see all, top, bottom, left, right, or custom. So custom, you have to choose where you want it to be. See top, see it gives only to top. See bottom, gives only to bottom. See it left, it only gives it to left. See it right, is only right. You see, instead of you, let's say you want to draw something and then see, it saves you quite a number of stress. I can actually do something like this in another way around. So let's say I take this away. So all I just simply need to just do is copy and copy and paste, or draw another triangle. I said triangle, sorry, rectangle. So copy, come here, Control C for copy, and then right click again, paste here. Do you see it now? So I just need to just do is this: move it on top, change the color to what? To white. Sorry about that. Then change the color to what? To white. And you see that is actually the white is actually on top of this. So I just simply just need to do is this. It means that rectangle 2 must be on top of rectangle 3. And you know, you click here, try to drag it to your taste, and see, you are having the same thing together. So then remember, under this we have scale. So what does scale? Scale is to ensure that the proportion remains the same. The proportion remains the same. Remains the same. So remember, so let's say we have 100. So let's take away our stroke. So let's click on our scale again. So any edge or any side you want to make adjustment to is going to affect every of the side. It's going to affect the width and the height. See now, I'm adjusting the width, and yet both width and height are what? Increasing. But then look at just normal move tool. Look at it. See, it remains in the same position and is not affecting. But then let me change it back to scale. You see it now. I can. Do you see? Do you see it now? So that's a beautiful thing about, and the difference between move tool and scale. Do you get it now? Do you get it? So that's the beautiful thing about both of them. All right. So for okay, okay. So and then when you use scale, you see that it's going to give you all of these things. So and then show where you want it to be. You know, you can see that there is this arrow inside. It's for radius. Let me just show you what it does quickly, and then we wrap up here. So when you want to make use of this, click on it and then drag. Wow, can you see it now? Drag, drag, drag. See how beautiful it is. So it's dragging, and then what you just simply need is doing is that is adjusting the edges of the design. Adjusting the edges of the design. Do you get it? So and then you can actually edit this shape. All you just need to just do is double click on it. This is what I did. Double click on it. So and then to take it away from this vector mode is you click on done. So when you double click on this shape, it Figma automatically okay, you want to do some things on this particular object. So and then it gives you another set of options. So there are a number of things you can do when you change it to vector mode. Is you can only make use of what your move tool, your pen and pencil tool, and your bend tool. This is bend. Let's say you want to bend your design. And another thing you make use of is paint bucket. Paint bucket. See it now. So and then you click on what? Done. So it's very, very simple, and I'm sure you'll be able to learn one or two things now. So in the next video, I'm going to show you guys what you need to do again, what else you can do. So tomorrow, so next time we meet, we'll look at frame, look at frame, look at we've been able to make use of this shape. We made use of what? Rectangle today. So probably next time we are going to be meeting when we are making use of frame. we'll be able to use all of these shapes that we have here. So thank you so much for joining for today's class. So I'm sure you'll be able to learn one or two things and you can be able to practice and then go through it. Just like the video is definitely going to be saved. So do how to go through the video and learn again. Thank you so much and have a blessed night. Bye.